And that's more efficient to do that rather than building AC. So it really just becomes a cost-effective. One of them's not better, or one of them is not the preferred route over the other. It just depends on the situation. Yes,
could you comment? I noticed that the Western grid is looking at a 500 kilovolt super high voltage, and we're looking at 765 kilowatts. Why the difference?
well, actually, if you even calculate, ERCOT just has 345.
Which is what we have here now for our high voltage, right?
Yes. I think part of our driver is we knew we needed to go up in voltage to deliver the large amounts of power that we're looking at. So the question is, we've already got 345. Do you want to go to 500, or do you gain more benefit by going to higher voltage? And I think when we looked at it, with the amount of power that we're looking at transferring, the 765 is more beneficial for the large amounts. Again, the higher the voltage, the greater the efficiency, the lower the losses. And with the large amounts of wind we were looking at, we felt like we were going to need 765.
Since it looks like they feel like they need 500, do you assume then that they're just not going to be developing as much as we are in the Western grid there along the green line? That we expect to be developing a lot more power than they do? Would that be a...
No, I don't think I'd go that far to make that assumption. I don't know what their driver was for 500 kV versus 765. But it may be that they already have some experience with 500 kV, so they wanted to continue at that level rather than going to 765. So there's different things that enter into it. Yes, sir.
The queue, is there a plan so this isn't getting so backed up with requests? Or I mean, what's the thought process on what's going to happen with that so that's not such a cluster?
Yeah, well, what we're doing with the generation interconnection queue, we've got over 50,000 megawatts in there. We've gone to FERC and said, we can't keep up with the existing process, which is the first one at the top of the queue gets studied, then the next one, then the next one. That just doesn't work when we're getting several requests a week. We can't study it that fast. So what we're looking at doing is combining requests into different areas. And the first one that we're looking at, we're doing a feasibility study on 15,000 megawatts. And we've clustered the generation in specific areas. So we'll look at like all the wind farms in this particular area, all the wind farms in this particular area as part of that 15,000 megawatt study. And then we can design transmission that's optimum for that group of wind farms to deliver to the rest of the grid. So that's what we're trying to do to get through this queue. Okay, any other questions? All right, well, I want to thank you for allowing me to come and speak, and hopefully you got a lot out of it, and I've enjoyed being with you tonight. Thank you very much.